Okay, we talked about a little bit on Market Mondays, but you see crypto say Bitcoin under 80 under 90,000 was a
Told you at the book
so
tour. We told you.
that's a fact. So,
Yep.
but now we got to have this. Is Trump going to crash the economy? Like we talk about the stock market on Market Mondays, but this thing is wow. What's actually happening with this situation?
Fake news. No. Yes. Listen. How about this? You can't put tariffs every 3 days and then reverse course and think everything is going to be okay. You need a framework, a system, a structure on how to do things. And when you do things based off of emotion solely or like a creative, it's not going to go well. Will Bitcoin recover? Ultimately, yes. But Tesla's down, what, 8% yesterday? I think 31% from its high. That little Nazi salute is not going in his favor. So, and the meme coins, if Bitcoin continues to go down, is going to be in trouble. Microsoft and OpenAI are having some issues. That's above my pay grade. I'll leave it alone. But I don't like the racism behind it, but the quote of "Make America Great Again," that needs to happen. But we sold most of our biggest assets. Like once again in California, there's a billionaire couple that owns Palm, that owns the majority of the waterways in California. Who the fuck made that deal? You talked about the parking garage fiasco in Chicago. I remember when that deal was done. You sold that for little of nothing in a third or fourth biggest city because you had a cash flow issue. What? Like imagine year 1 or month 3, you sold the rights to Earn Your Leisure to Math Hoffa. Every time you saw Math, you would want to fight. Like people don't have enough long-term thinking, and then when things don't go well, they want to cry. So I think with this leadership and president in office, the thinking is too short-sighted. We're not thinking about how things are going to be in 4 years. I think he's thinking about how things will be month to month, and that's a huge mistake. What do you think? And I'm saying that Biden did the best because I was one of the main people who was saying, hey, he's not fit for leadership. But this is not going well.
You know, it's one of these things I said on Market Mondays. I publicly said that I didn't think that he was the best person for the economy, and got ridiculed and called the Democratic Shield and every other name in the book.
Can we address, and I addressed this weekend too, hey boy, to change your life with a couple words. Can y'all still stop calling us shield if we haven't sold out to anybody when we could have sold out? Stop. And I'm gonna say this: quit being hypercritical when your life is not in order. A lot of y'all who say that shield shit, y'all shilling for a bunch of people you don't like working for.
Man, this shit's getting nasty out here. You know what's crazy? We in Ghana. We met a entrepreneur, and she was telling us that she lost 500,000 because of the Trump shit. You know, when he stopped the foreign the USAID thing, whatever. It directly affected her. She's supposed to get 500,000, and then 3 days later they said no, pulling it. But man, you name it. What DEI, the stock market is crashing, crypto down, inflation back on the rise. There's an egg shortage. Will they correct the ship? Yeah, I mean they have to. But Gaza, I remember telling somebody before, like they asked me about Gaza. I'm like, yo, bro, what you think Trump gonna do, man? Like everything. He's a great salesman.
The playbook.
He's a great salesman.
For tell you that much. Oh, one of the best ever.
He's a great salesman.
Yeah. The execution of it. Now, is he a better candidate than VP Harris? That's for everyone else to decide. But do I think there will be a lot more volatility in the market and probably globally as a result? For sure.
No, it's going to be so much volatility. I mean, you want to talk about him siding with Russia against the UN, right? Like, I mean, it's just been a lot of different things that's been happening. But like I said on Market Mondays, he's not stable. He doesn't have a stable hand on the situation, and that's bad for the market. That's bad for the economy, and that's bad for stocks.
For sure.
So we'll see how this situation plays out. But
but Apple's working on a foldable phone.
Yeah, everybody that thought that Trump was just going to come in with the magic wand, and we was just going to see 30% return every single month. And
oftentimes when something that goes parabolic, it has a harsh landing. We've seen it in media, we've seen it in stocks and in business. Like we've seen it in relationships. Like whenever you start off with that hot ass flame, it usually fizzles out real fast.
And then they just talking about doing dumb shit. Elon, now he's going to give everybody $5,000.
That's
when you know. That's when you know shit is you're in trouble, because you can see what's going down. Like in the future, they have the goggles to actually see. Okay, what's 6 months down the line when you guys start paying people off?
When you got a bottle of and not earn it,
that's
not good.
When you guys start playing that game, it's one of these things. Everything is a joke until it's not funny anymore.
Yeah. And then the interesting part is like I don't even see many glimmers of hope. Even like one of the biggest companies in the world, TSM, I know we're trying to do everything we can to get enough equity in it so that it is American owned, but it isn't. We need a hard reset. And I think America's gotten too comfortable and too focused on luxury. And here we are, not enough long-term thinking. So,
yeah,
but
we'll see. What
can you do? You could go to Ghana, investment there. Yo, why you go to Mexico? You can say whatever you want. Africa and Mexico looking kind of nice right now.
That's a fact. Alternative economies.
For sure.
Alternative
and
economies.
You need less. Cost of living is lower. Piece of like y'all see how happy Rashad look? I ain't seen U.S. salmon in like a year. What? It makes a difference when you're in another environment and you feel at home. And when we did Market Monday's world tour in Ghana, we was in the trenches. You still feel comfortable. You don't feel the weight of being harassed and discrimination like how you do here. So
that's a fact.
But what do we know?